Hello and welcome to number 15. And of course, maybe this is 14.5 since 14 got cut off at the end. I don't know if anyone went and looked to see the very end, but of course I did because I was curious on what would happen with the Zoom if like the instructor computer dies. I think it's worth watching just to see Jeremiah's confused face at the end. Jeremiah, you get featured at the end of the Zoom call. It did keep going until Jeremiah hung up. So worth a watch at least to check it out for the last 5 minutes of our favorite Minecraft YouTuber. All right, we're going to start a class like we start always. Does anyone have anything else to share? This is a share week. Make sure to get your credit by posting links on the Canvas. Things that you share in class, you should also share there for the online students. We are going to do just a practical editing lesson. We're going to like watch something and then make edits ourselves. Working collaboratively in class, but I do want to watch stuff if there's stuff available. So anyone give me what you got or tell me where I should look to find your links. Yes, Marty. Yeah, I would love that. Yeah. Okay. I will love that. Are you going to send it to me? Yeah. Where? What should I look? You could throw it in the Discord. I could jump in the Discord really quick.
I also sent you the latest version of my film on Discord.
Yes, excellent. Well, Marty, you're too slow, so I'm going to do Noah first. I'm going to download it so we see it better. Remember, if you're not in the Discord, hopefully you jump in the Discord and there's a lot of fun stuff in here. Specifically, like if we look, some BTS shots that are really great. Let's see, I haven't really been in the Discord for a while, and I'm gonna go check out my little area, which is right here. I want to try this food so badly. What? You want to eat an onion? Okay. That wrap does look pretty good, to be honest. Yeah. There we go. Marty sent something too, and I got another message here from, oh, it's you. All right. Okay, well, I downloaded Noah, so let's open this here. Let's go. Hey, I don't remember sharing my screen, so I think you've just been looking at me, letting me not share. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was showing stuff, but I'm glad I didn't.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's okay. It's my fault, obviously. I'm just won't hold it against you. All right, we're gonna watch Debates and Debacles. Now, Noah, is this a picture lock? Because what if I say a suggestion? Can we get the lights, please? Noah's being quiet, so I'm gonna assume.
Huh?
After days of tracking, following leads and trails, the culmination of your efforts reveal itself in the clearing. You see the evil wizard standing alone, focused on some sort of ritual. What do?
I walk up and hit him.
Yes, of course, yeah, if you...
No, wait. We should come up with a strategy.
There he is. What do we do?
We got this. I'll distract him with my beautiful music.
And I'll sneak around and take him out.
Nuh-uh. No way you guys are gonna do that. The second you get his attention, you're toast.
Well, what do you suggest?
How about I walk up to him and I hit him?
I'm trying to think of what to do, but for all we know, he could just run away.
Since the only way out of the woods is towards us, I got just a thing. Hey!
You are not gonna cause any wildfires by burning down this church, no matter how evil and wicked this guy may be.
Wait, why do we hate this guy again?
Let's see. Oh, right. He burned down your village, stole your mother's pendant, resurrected your best friend and made you fight him, and killed my mentor.
You're right. I hate this guy.
Oh, you guys forgot what to do yet?
No!
Okay.
We're the best distraction. Come on. No, there's no way that
Can I just walk up and hit him?
Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, go ahead. You can roll right now. Remember, you're level 5, so you get to attack twice the time. Yeah, let's do it.
They're both 20s.
Jesus Christ, 20? Alright, here, roll double damage. Sorry.
Holy shit, dude. You killed the shit out of him. And now he's dead?
Okay. Yo, this game's hella dope.
Damn, I'm glad you liked it, man.
All right, we know what to do.
Individualistic kind of thing, okay? No, you're not part of nature. You always say that. So, yeah, it does make a lot of sense, okay? It is a team. No, but it's you guys, not us, all of us. Because there's a different kind of boss, so we need a different kind of thing. I was able to raise up to the ranks, even though you guys have all the experience. I am the second newest person here, okay? Yes, I am. I'm the second newest person here.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. See? Ha! And then
I'm the most
all that.
experienced
Yeah,
person
and you're
here,
still
so
on the
you
same
guys-
level as
no.
me. Ha!
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
so
You
yes,
guys
you
are
are.
not.
You're
Yes,
yes,
you
you are.
are.
Yes,
Yes,
that's why your mentor got killed.
Oh my God,
Okay.
don't
Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. No wonder why your best friend's dead. I can see why she died.
What about your village?
My village. I was 3 years old. Okay.
That is not
No,
our.
yes.
What about your
Yeah,
logic? That
yes,
is all
your
your
problem. Okay.
No, it's
Everything
yours.
is your guys'
No,
problem because
it's
we are
your
as a
fault.
group
That's
together.
just because
Okay.
you don't even care.
No, I do
And you
care.
guys
That's why
don't
we
even
are arguing
matter.
about
You
this. Okay.
don't
This is
even
how
play
it goes
the
and
violin
everything.
correct. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
And when
You
my
guys are such individualistic
And you
people.
don't play.
Oh my
you
God.
don't play
How on
anything.
earth do
You
you
have
guys
a
deal
roll.
with each other? This is ridiculous. I swear
you
to
can't even
God.
Yeah, great. Pretty fun. Comments before I comment.
One thing is the music was really loud while they were talking on the table. It was really funny film though.
Great, thank you.
Oh, at the beginning, that's a good note. Thank you.
Yeah, that is a good note. We're picture locked though, right? No changes.
We can change things.
Would
Just
you
not
like
a ton of things?
Marty would encourage picture lock because you've started coloring already.
Yeah, probably.
Would you
is a good idea.
would you like to hear what my one note?
Yeah.
The only thing that I might suggest is this one shot here.
We got this. I'll distract him with my beautiful music.
I'll distract him with my beautiful music. I would almost like
Music.
instead of having her jump in, I would almost have her just
Beautiful music.
do a wave and then punch in to her like pretending to play the fiddle. This is totally a choice. Nothing required. It doesn't make anything better or worse. It's just, she says, I'll distract him with the beautiful music, and we're not seeing any beautiful music. It's not even like she's pretending to sing, or Zoe's pretending to sing.
Mhm.
It is later, but you know, she's playing the music once she's dead. I feel like it's better to establish it earlier on for the audience who might be viewing it for the first time and confused. Otherwise than that, also totally, I do agree with the audio note. I would almost suggest adding a couple more bits of Foley into this piece. At least we're watching it with the speakers here in class. I really do think you need like a P sound effect.
We had a P sound effect and it disappeared.
It's not in this version, right?
It is not in this version. I had a P sound effect, and when I was editing and
Following leads and
I went to
trails.
export and I watched it, and the P sound effect just disappeared. It's in thin air. Also, the effect is no longer in my media pool, so I don't know what happened to the P effect, but it's piss appeared.
Piss appeared. Well, it evaporated. So I recommend hydrating and adding that back in. I would also suggest that just to add in your world a little bit, like the coin in a bag, once they hand it to him, you know, that sound of a bag with coins in it.
Yeah, I could do that. Those are quick, so I could do that.
Yeah, super quick. That would just add it out more. The other part I would think about.
What to do?
You need room tone or something right here. I don't know if you have anything.
We know what to do.
It's just an abrupt nothingness here. And when we watched it, or when we listened to it on the speakers.
Okay. Yo, this game's hella dope.
Damn, I'm glad you liked it, man.
All right, we know what to do.
It feels like an absence of anything, right? Like, so we just need a room tone, something there. That's drawing for me. I mean, there's some other audio issues I could point out if you want me to get really minute. I felt like there was a clip here at the beginning. I'm going to take it as you not saying, no, I don't want you to get minute, as acceptance of me.
Some sort
I
of
added
ritual.
reverb to the first two lines, and I think I'm going to take it away.
Okay, this is my issue right here.
Some sort of ritual.
That clip, is that something you made? Is that intentional?
The little laugh?
Huh?
The laugh or the hands hitting the table?
This noise right
Leave
here.
alone. Focus on some sort of ritual.
That's Braulio hitting the table. It sounds like a mistake, to be honest. It doesn't sound like hands hitting the table. It sounds like a staticky crackle.
Now that you say that,
So if it's him hitting the table, it sounds like it's peaking, and to me reads as a audio mistake.
yeah, I can hear.
You hear it now? That sounds like a clipped mic to me with a like the audio is crackling. Like it's a bad lav mic.
You usually find a fully a different table slap sound that sounds a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I would think about changing that moment out, Noah. Just will make it better. Just, I mean, we could literally find something on YouTube that would
Yeah,
work.
I can swap that out pretty quick too. That's another very good note.
Because to me, it seems like I think Braulio's mic was probably having issues that day.
Game's hella dope.
Damn, I'm glad you liked it.
Because we can hear his mic crackle when he talks here, right?
Yeah.
Yo, this game's hella dope.
Damn, I'm glad you liked it, man.
Yeah, basically every time he had a line, the lav was exploding.
Yeah, yeah. So it was either recorded the wrong level or it was just a bad mic. To me, this line like stands out the
All
worst
right.
because I can just hear nothing but static.
Sorry.
Holy shit, dude.
if you were going to do anything, I mean, you can color. Audio is the easiest thing to fix, right? You can color. You don't even have to change that one picture lock thing that I mentioned. But you might consider having Braulio loop this one line at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
What?
Yeah.
You took the shit out of him. And now he's dead.
Okay. Yo, this game's hella dope.
Damn, I'm glad you liked it, man.
That's the worst one out of them all. I mean, I can hear where you corrected it a bunch, but I think that one is the one that like, ooh, that audio. If it was me, I would record that audio and replace him there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Here's the thing. What movie are we filming this week? In the studio. Okay. So, ideally you'd record Braulio in Grant's house with the same environment to match it as best as possible. But it definitely needs some room tone for that last shot as well. But no, this is great. Really happy. I like you used my government name too, which is good. I like
Timothy.
Timothy, yeah. Why Timothy?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
I feel like I'm in trouble. No, but great. Love it. Again, last names and stuff you wanna I can help you out with this if you really want to.
Marty got me both of them. I just haven't gone in and put them in yet.
Great. Okay. Awesome.
Thank you so
There you
much.
go. No, it's really fun. Yeah. Credits are a bit long, but I get it's for this fun stuff. So, those would be my only critiques. Great job. Anyone else? Any other critiques? All right, let's go to here. And this is on YouTube, it looks like. Let's visit. 2018. Okay, let's take a look at this. Oh man. Marty, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's pretty good. What the heck? All right. 3 years ago.
That was our final for our compositing.
That was fun. What grade did you get on it?
Oh,
You got an A.
flying colors.
Okay, great. That was really fun. I must say, I have wanted anime battles at Gablin for the longest time. So, you know, this moment is really great. Pretty good. Okay, so your compositing class, it's been how many years? 3 years now?
I posted.
You posted it 3 years ago. How long? 18. Okay, so doing math, 7 years from now. What would your critiques of this be, Marty?
Some of them were see-through.
I was gonna point that out specifically. This character here is transparent. Like, look, we can see the rock here. And that happens when, would you cut this in?
We ramped up the threshold way too high.
Yeah, too high, yeah. What did you cut it in?
This was in
After Effects, great. We'll talk After Effects next
Premiere
week.
and After.
Premiere and After Effects, but with our Ultra Key, you know, 7 years, we have more control in Premiere than After Effects stuff as well. Clear.
You saw the thing that you brought up last class. We had the bottom of the frame.
That's what made me laugh really hard because I love that. That was like,
That wasn't intentional.
it wasn't intentional because if it was intentional.
But we
Okay.
At first, it was half intentional because we wanted it to zoom in really far, like from in out to in.
I gotta
a
figure
lot,
out
but
where.
We were like, oh, we didn't shoot it far enough.
Is it?
Oh, well.
Is it was when he got hit? I don't remember
Yeah,
where it
probably
is.
last.
Let's see. Just gonna mute it. And see. Okay, I think it's right here, right? Yeah. So funny, right? You wanted to zoom in.
So we did originally intend for it to be like
Like,
zoom in from really far away.
yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we didn't get a shot like that. And you know
Pretty
what?
good.
Really funny if you just did this.
Yeah, it is really funny. See what we talked about, where if you only shoot a portion, you make it smaller. Well, you're affected by having no lower body or whatever. Yeah, that's really fun. What about all the background? Are these assets you created or assets that you composited?
PNG assets,
Yeah.
local stuff, I think just Mars, PNG,
Yeah.
something like that, and then
That's what it seemed like to me. I also like this shot specifically because you do like the Pokemon anime battle like thing. But it's a freeze frame of this character, right? Because watch, he doesn't move at all. Love it. So funny. I loved your flashbacks too, but it's like flashbacks to them on a green screen. Why do we choose that?
we didn't have any other footage of them like hanging out, like their memories or like all
But
those-
couldn't have you green screen this shot and added like them
I think
in
we ran out of
Denny's or
time.
something? Just run out of time. Yeah, that happens too. Shout out to Steven Universe. I like that shirt.
We totally could have done that, like just have them in
Yeah.
like,
Just add like it doesn't even matter. Oh yeah, that's overlay. Yeah, it doesn't even matter that there's a case or anything. Just like make it Denny's or whatever. Who cares, right? Like because it's a transparent backdrop. But thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I like the motion tracking too. Like that stuff was really effective. When he shoots, oh, love. Yeah, frame change, of course, anime style. This was motion tracked, so were these just assets too that you stole?
like,
Yeah,
production crate assets.
yeah. So watch how it moves with the tip of the umbrella. So that's pretty cool. We can also see that there's some like green screen imperfections here, right? But we see that specifically watch when the umbrella spins.
Oh, yeah.
It's all white there for a second, and that's just,
Motion blur.
that's the frame rate motion blur, that's the spill, right? Like, so you're changing it from being a green halo to a gray halo. Sometimes you just gotta live with that. Once you know it's there, looking for it on things that are green screen or chroma keyed, you can see it all the time. And that's the type of thing that like Marvel would spend thousands of dollars to go through and recolor that, you know, they'll like paint over this basically frame by frame by frame, because each frame is a painting. Any critiques or comments from those at home or here? I overall think this would be, Marty could have just lied and turned it in to me, and I would have been, wow, whoa, who, where'd you shoot this? Who are these people?
My actual green screen project that I'll be turning in will be the last shot of Switch.
Excellent. Ooh, I'm excited to see that one. All right. Do we have anyone else who wants to share anything? This was good. Thank you. No more comments? I'm gonna check the chat. Okay, no chat. I'm gonna check to see. No, and Jeremiah is still there. Great. All right. And no one else? Anything to share? Just checking. If not, we'll jump into what I want to do today. And we're gonna start by going into Premiere. And first and foremost, you know what? Is this the right? I'm gonna look at Noah for a bunch today, I think. So let me do this. Let me close this project. Close this project. Okay, save. Yeah, save, sure. All right, this is my version. And then we're going to, I want to actually go here first. Let's go to Gmail. Let's go to, all right. Let's download this. It's too big to scan. Okay, we're going to watch a rough cut of Self-Loathing, which is, this is Rob's first cut. Rob Campbell is the writer-director. Some of you worked on it, I'm assuming. And I am in the process of taking over the edit. We're gonna watch the first rough cut. I would like this to be a collaborative process, of course. We're going in there knowing that it's going to have a rough cut. What's the difference between a rough cut and a fine edit? And a fine edit. Could be the first edit, could be the 10th edit, but it's rougher than. Rough draft is a good example. Rough cut. This is where assets probably aren't fine-tuned. We're gonna watch a version that's definitely got clipping issues, got audio issues, got color issues, right? We're not gonna be like, hey, you know, make 3 changes and it's perfect for the showcase. What we're actually going to be watching is a version that I would say, okay, I got 2 nicknames at Gav. What's my first nickname? That's who I love. Moth? That's not a nick. I guess that's a cool nickname, actually. Maybe I got 3 nicknames. If people call me Moth behind my back. Noah, change my name to Moth in your credits. No, Big Cash, of course. Big Cash, right? And then my other nickname is Mr. Cut, right? Why? Because you give me your piece and I'll tell you to cut parts out of it. Although Noah, see, I wasn't very Noah. My slight critique was I thought the credits were too long. So there's my Mr. Cut element. So what I'm going to tell you right now. This is the wrong version. Sorry. I think I downloaded the wrong thing because that was only a minute. Right, okay, I don't need that. let's just double check and see if I got the right version for sheetrock document, spreadsheet, post-production, spreadsheet. Camp Bell. Okay, forgot the B. Okay. Scene one. Where's my, was it sent differently? Hold on one second. That is just the spreadsheet. I want to watch the actual thing.
Are you looking for V003?
Where is it? Do you see it?
I can just resend it.
Was it a text or was it a? Oh, okay, that's my problem. I have it then. Hmm. Here, drop it in the Discord. Thank you. All right. Thought right here? There we go. Great. Let's visit. Cool. Let's see if it'll play without downloading. All right, so keep your minds open. We'll talk about critiques in just a second. This might not be the version hold on. I think I got another version. I'm already looking at a different, Rob. Hi.
Sorry I wasn't here last week.
It's okay. Okay, here's version 4. What's going on, dude?
Not much. Talk to you about the Grimsley footage, but I also got our location ready
Excellent.
for tomorrow.
We can talk about it after we're done doing what we're doing here. Okay? Great. Okay. Thank you, Marty. You helped me find it. I have version 4 and we need to look at what here on Twitch. Let's do Discord. Okay, let's open Discord. And I think I might have just sent it to Noah. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Ignore that, Noah. All right, let's take a look. All right, I think there's 30 seconds of black. Here we go. Already can tell it's a rough. Why? Because there's no Foley or ambient sound, no noise as of right now.
This is beyond fucked up. 5 years of sobriety and now this. How am I gonna clean this mess up? Who do I make amends to? Fuck's sake. Terminal uniqueness aside, I doubt this has ever been on anyone's 4-step inventory. Seriously.
Morning.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Can I get $40 on pump number 4?
Anything else?
Yeah, could I get a large cup of coffee?
Oh, yeah, cups are over by the dispenser. Just serve yourself.
Thank you so much.
Oh, can you pay?
Yeah, sorry, that's important, isn't it? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
On the last Tuesday of the month, we give out chips signifying lengths of sobriety, and today Richard will pass out the chips.
Hello, my name's Richard, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Richard.
In this program, we celebrate milestones of recovery. Anybody out there need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up. There you go.
My name is Bill, and I'm an alcoholic, and I'm willing to try again.
Give me a
Hey,
hug.
Bill.
Bill. Good job, good job. All right. All right, how about 3 months? 6 months? 9 months? 1 year? 2 years? 3, 4, and 6.
I think you skipped 5.
Oh, come on. All right, you know I wouldn't skip 5. How about 5 years? All right. Here you go.
Thanks to God, this program, you people, I got my 5 years on the 15th.
Just remember, your next drink is closer than your last, all right? You're not cured, all right, youngster?
Thanks, boss. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. How about 7?
All he did was talk about his time with you. Hey, baby. What's happening?
Hey, I want to come over tonight. I'll bring Chinese food, maybe pizza, and we can watch a movie.
Sounds great. Let's do pizza. We've done Chinese food a lot. What are we watching?
I want to watch the Deadpool Wolverine movie again.
Have we seen that? What's it about?
Well, I've seen it. I thought you might have fun with it. It's like a multiverse movie where Deadpool finds other versions of himself.
Ooh. Sounds freaky. Well, if you're there, I'll watch anything you want. But I have a sponsee coming over at 4, so give me some time to wrap up with him.
All right, Mr. Recovery First.
Trust me. You like this
Hey
version
guys,
of me more.
what's up? Doing the work,
Right on.
man. Doing the work.
Right on.
So what movies are you guys gonna watch?
Some Deadpool versus Wolverine thing in the Omniverse or something.
Ah, the multiverse.
Yeah, that.
Those multiverse movies are a dime a dozen these days. But maybe there's a multiverse out there where I'm a normal drinker. What about that, Spawns?
If I could drink like a normal person, I'd drink all day, every day. That's my final word on the matter.
Well, see ya.
Have a good one. Hey, Mike.
What's happening, man?
Not much.
So,
None of your business. When I took you through the steps, that was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you.
fair point, fair point. Probably most of the reason why I'm still sober 2 years later.
Keep it simple and keep it true. You never have to keep track of your lies.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know it wasn't your cup of tea, but it was kind of fun, wasn't it?
I had a good time.
You do love a good romantic comedy.
I do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go to the bathroom because of all that food.
Oh. Hey, light that candle I got you for Christmas to cover up your destruction. I'm gonna have to go in there later, and I don't want to die for the privilege.
You fucking piece of shit!
I remember when I couldn't stand to see you in the mirror. But you're doing all right. You're doing good.
requested. Should clear up sometime next week.
What the fuck are you doing in my house?
Your house? What are you doing in my house?
I'll fucking kill you.
Jesus.
Get off of me! Jesus!
Oh my god. Who the hell are you? Hey, Anna,
What is it you don't get about restraining order? Do you like having the police called on you? Go to rehab. Go to rehab, you loser.
There's gotta be someone. Hey.
You need to get your shit together. If you can't handle your drinking, then you need to stay the hell out of my bar. This is embarrassing. You should be ashamed of yourself. All of the other customers see you doing this day in and day out. It is frickin' disgusting. Go to the bathroom and go take a look at yourself.
Hello? Hey, kid, how the hell you doing, huh? How come you ain't over here serving me up some cold ones, huh? Hello? Hello? Why, that's some bitch. Hang up on me, man.
Here I am, in a world where I'm still a drunk. My 5 years of sobriety don't mean shit. My house is probably full of booze. Where do I begin to begin? I don't know what to do. I've never been kind to the person that I was before, who I've seen in the mirror on my road to recovery. The first few years, in general, were hell. I never thought, when they say you have to face yourself, I guess I never took it so literally before. With any luck, I can go to sleep, and this will all be a bad dream.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Been a while to stick that boat out, yeah? Been in your driveway a better part of a year. You catch anything?
Nothing but bad luck, Mike. Bad luck.
You look different too. You get a haircut or Botox or something?
I don't know. Hey, are you still sober? You seem straightened out pretty good.
Yeah, 5 years now. 5 years last Saturday.
Nice. That's amazing, man. Maybe you could help me out. I'm in pretty bad shape.
I thought you never asked.
I need to clean some stuff out.
Sounds like you better get that taken care of right away before you change your mind.
Sounds good.
Old Mike's bottle, bindle, and baggie disposal at your service.
Thank you so much. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Hey guys, this here's my friend Declan, and he wants to get sober.
When was your last drink, Declan?
Like yesterday.
That's a damn miracle.
You have no idea.
Maybe we do. You think you're something special.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, newcomers. We're glad you're here. Do we have anyone within their first 30 days of sobriety who would like to introduce themselves by their first name only? This is not to embarrass you, but to get to know you better.
My name is Declan. I'm an alcoholic, and I've just got today.
So obviously a rough version. What I want here is to get your thoughts on the story. I know a lot of us worked on it, so we kind of maybe know the story better, but watching that objectively as a first-time viewer, what works, what doesn't work for you? Okay. Great note. This is a first great note, Santi. Santi mentioned being confused. Does he go, what happens exactly in the story? My understanding of the story is when he's got the mirror, when he punches the mirror, I believe he goes to an alternate version of reality where he is still drinking in that version. Is there another interpretation? Anybody else have another interpretation?
The same thing. I wasn't sure. I was confused at first too. I wasn't sure when he got there, or if he had relapsed, or if there was something that had skipped. But it made sense when I thought about how the movie that we're gonna watch with Wolverine, Deadpool.
That's the big hint, is talking about Wolverine, Deadpool.
It was a nice foreshadowing, yeah.
That's effective there.
I was confused for a little bit.
Marty.
On the bathroom window, it hasn't been input yet, but they're supposed to be, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Like when he punches it, some like warbling, like he goes through the mirror effect.
Yeah, I think there's going to be it's something like that, or I think that maybe it's going to like have like in colors inverse or something effect. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out at what point we switch universes. Because any other notes, story structure wise? This is a 15-minute movie, and how long does it feel? Felt really long, right? Yeah, yeah, it felt too long. So there's definitely parts that are going to be cut out. And how do we tell that story? It's about thinking about it and doing the structure. Because I do think that without a effect or a transition that showcases that we're in a different universe, it's kind of confusing. My big take was, I really think that there's a cut of this piece where I think the way I'm going to try do an edit of this piece on my own. And I really think it's more powerful if we remove some of the beginning section. Now, my big issue, of course, is it's daytime, nighttime between these two scenes. I feel like this scene could be later in the piece where we go to the gas station offers him alcohol and he says no. I almost think that, like, what if the piece starts with dumping the body? And instead of this version, because there is a cut in this version where we see this shot. So we know that the dead version is himself. What if we don't know who the dead body is? The whole thing. Because instinctually, when I watch this and he comes out and we're in a different world and he fights a person here, I think there's a story structure where us as the audience aren't sure, okay, he's fighting himself, but is it in the real world or is it a figurative version of himself? And maybe he's been drunk the whole time. And that this version of his sobriety is a hallucination. So then who is he actually fighting and killing in this scene? No, I'm saying if that's the version of the storytelling I'm telling you, who is the person he's actually killing here? Who is the last person we saw on the couch before he went into the bathroom? Who's wearing a similarly colored thing?
I think it would have added some intrigue. No, I think it would have spoiled it if the person mentioned the girl or something. Like, I don't know, like.
Yeah, yeah, and that's where we realize it's not actually her. But I personally think in my edit, I'm going to full on play up the fact that it might be Sierra's character who he murdered, and that we're having a hallucination or something. And I think that when he sits on the couch, if we cut, I think almost here where he looks more distraught and then drops the phone could be the reveal that it's not actually Sierra or the girlfriend character. I don't know. I'm open to instincts, or I think there's a way to, I really do think that it weakens the story by knowing that it's him the whole time, right? I think that at the very least, the dumping of the body. Yeah, like, okay, we know he killed somebody. It's a media res type thing, which means it's a later part in the story that we are seeing at the beginning. That's if you start your story midway, it's called media res. And in fact, any notes? I'm totally open to anybody's suggestions or.
The doppelganger version of fading in instead of popping in.
I think another thing was that, like, I feel like it cut back and forth from the present and the future too much. I feel like it could have been like more future than present.
More future than present. In what sense? Can you clarify that for me? I just am trying to wrap my brain around it.
So like during the beginning, it cut from like the future, him talking about like, what am I gonna do? And then it cuts to the AI meeting, and then it cuts back to him on the boat, and then it cuts back and forth a lot. I feel like we could just have the boat scene, then the AA meeting, and the rest of the like past stuff.
I agree completely. I almost think that we start with the boat. And then, yeah, that's a good point. So what if we start the movie here? Just hold that over here. And this is our first, almost like the car driving in, and then this shot. Let's go into his subsequence here and see what's going on. Okay, so that was our issue, it was all soloed. So we lost all the speaking.
Normally, I'd have inventory to take, amends to make, all that shit. These are unique circumstances. You are one who fucked up human being.
Okay, I really do think that if we remove these shots and then let's go right here. What if we just start the movie here?
I have an idea. So like maybe instead of the shots of him like dead on the floor, maybe the shots of him like smacking down the fireplace thing. So you know that he killed somebody.
Ooh, very good, Jeremiah. I like that. Yeah, that's a great instinct. So let's go back. Let's undo that just so we have the markers. And then, okay, so now we want to go, I like that a lot. Let's find the fight scene. Okay, so it's gonna be right here. Let's go in. I also really think that I think that color is going to help. Color is going to help this a lot too. I think that we colorize the two universes differently, maybe one slightly blue, one slightly red or something like that, just so that when we have the change, it instantly feels different. And because I feel like maybe the most confusing element of this all is going to be that it's a separate universe. Would that be it? Would you think?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that the universe that he's before he goes in could be cold. Well, no, it could be warmer.
What is sobriety versus not sobriety, you thematically?
The drunk universe needs to look a little bit more depressing.
Yeah.
Right? So the warmness should be in the sober universe, right? Jeremiah, I like this idea a lot. Oops, let's turn this off. There we go. There. Do that. Let's do this and see.
Amends to make.
Pretty cool, right? Yeah, great note. Okay, so then I think like with music and everything, we do this. Probably needs a sound effect or whatever. Whoa. Okay. I did not do that. But let's see. Definitely lost that edit somewhere. Let's look back here and see.
On the left.
Okay, all right, and maybe it's a cool cut when he hits down and I almost think, okay, so here's my instinct. Let's look at this. I would almost say, stoom, we have a sound effect, go to black. Maybe it's just. Credits. The name of the movie, maybe. Huh?
Opening credits, maybe over some driving.
Something, or because then we go to the AA meeting. I almost think that like if we want to keep the story structure the same, what if we then
This beyond fucked up. 5 years of sobriety and now this. How am I gonna clean this mess up?
okay, so this has to happen after he kills the person, right?
Doubt this has ever been on anyone. Morning. Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so if we're gonna use, maybe we'll just cut this scene entirely. I don't know. But it's definitely got to be either before this or after. And I almost think after, right? We can.
How am I gonna clean this mess up? I doubt this has ever been on anyone's 4-step inventory. Seriously.
What? Yeah, let's play around with it. Okay, so the name of the movie Self-Loathing, right? Is it too much of a giveaway that he kills himself?
The title should be at the end.
You think?
The end reveal of the title is it, because then we're thinking this movie's about self-loathing, and then we're watching him fight himself. We're like, oh, it's
No.
a little on the nose.
But here's the thing. Now, if we cut out the stuff where we know that he's already killed himself. We know he kills somebody. But if it's just self-loathing, is he self-loathing himself because he's an alcoholic and because he's killed a person? Is it too on the nose? That was my concern too. Definitely an area I'm going to play with once I have a title. So let's just put a title in here for right now. He's got one that's being created, but I'm just going to put in a temp title so we can play around and see about it. They moved everything around here now, so it's over here. And let's just make it, sorry, Marty, I know you like really tiny titles, but I'm just going to put it in here for right now. All right. It's not tiny when it's on a giant screen, so that's. And then let's do an effect. We'll just, okay, my biggest issue was the transitions. Like he used dissolves on everything, which don't work for me. There's some that was like distracting. All right, self-loathing. So then now in this version, we don't know that this is the future, right? We'll go straight here and think that he's killed somebody. Oh, don't want to do that. Let's go over here and see what this looks like now.
On the last Tuesday of the month, we give out chips that signify.
Okay. What'd you say? That works well, right? Absolutely. Also, it does the thing that I don't like is the movement stops midway, where like watch the movement.
Lengths of sobriety, and today Richard will pass out the chips.
That's a very 70s movie thing. Personally, yeah, personally, my choice would just to like, if you're
On the last Tuesday of the month,
in fact, I'm gonna do something even like this. This might just be my personal style, but to me, the movements always are.
on the last Tuesday of the month, we give out chips signifying lengths of sobriety, and today Richard will pass out the chips.
Okay.
Pass out the chips.
Look what I'm gonna do though, everybody. All right, let's see. Okay, also it feels like all the layers are on. So audio sweetening, once I go here, I'm gonna clean everything up.
Chips.
But I am also going to do a jump cut here. Do I care that he needs to stand up and walk to the front?
Pass out the chips.
Oh. Oh.
Chips.
Oh.
You want to layer the guy talking?
And today Richard will pass out.
So check this out. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Santi. Let's take a look at this really quick and see if we can't do. This is called an L edit.
And today Richard will pass out the chips.
Oh.
Ready? And today Richard will pass out the chips.
Oh, my name's Richard.
On the last Tuesday of the month, we give out chips signifying lengths of sobriety, and today Richard will pass out the chips.
Oh, my name's Richard, and I'm an alcoholic.
Hey, Richard. Get right there.
In this program, we celebrate milestones of recovery. Anybody out there need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up.
Is it just playing backward?
Well, good, come on up.
What's the issue with this shot, everybody? Huh?
Well, good, come on up.
Okay. No one noticed that everybody's clapping and no one's clapping in this shot.
I guess they're all like doing with their minds.
A separation? Oh, yeah. You got it. The framing is off. So, maybe it's been recomposited. So there, look how much he was kind of like changing it. So there's not so much headroom, but we didn't, that's a good catch. Well, let's look at,
We out there need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up.
My name is Bill, and I'm an alcoholic, and
so looking at this.
Need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up.
Okay, so how do we fix this?
Well, good, come on up.
Okay. So we definitely need. So I think we just make this shot shorter
Okay.
and go right here.
Anybody out there need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up.
We just got to finesse it a little bit. Now the big issue is David Butterfield's character is not talking when he's talking. So how do we recomposite the shot? Well, we do have, what if we take David Butterfield out of the shot and make it like this?
Our chip? Well, good, come on up. Well, good, come on up.
My name is Bill, and I'm an.
What's the suggestion? A little earlier?
We out there need a 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up.
Sitting, standing from the chair? Okay.
Anybody out there need a 24-hour chip? 24-hour chip? Well, good, come on up. Need a 24-hour chip? Chip? Well, good, come on up.
No one's clapping. That's the bigger issue. So we have to cut back.
Well, good, come on up.
So now the only other thing I could think about is what's the compositing of this shot? We're 100%, so we don't have any more we could play with. But could we do something more like this? Yeah, I don't like that. So let's go back and look at this at 100%.
My name is Bill, and I'm an alcoholic, and I'm willing to try again.
Give me a hug. Good job, good job. All right. How about 3 months?
Okay. So then. Mr. Cut is gonna Mr. Cut. And
Bill, and my name is Bill. My name is Bill. Name is Bill.
there's not that much space. Not even worth the edit probably, but let's think about this moving forward. Let's just take a look and see if we can't format. Oh, let's select everything and move it all together.
All right, how about 3 months? 6 months? 9 months? 1 year? 2 years? 3, 4, and 6.
I think you skipped 5.
Oh, come on. All right, you know I wouldn't skip 5. How about 5 years? How about?
All right. Here's what I'm gonna cut. This little cute, is anybody in love with this little cute moment where they skip 5 for 6? You like it?
Because it implies that they all know Noah,
Sure.
and it's kind of a playful moment between the two to establish sort of like Noah's been here, and been coming here for a while. And like the guy across from him even saying, hey, you skipped him.
Yeah, and then we have that guy later on, which makes sense.
I think you skipped 5.
Oh, come on. All right, you know I wouldn't skip 5. How about 5 years? There you go.
Thanks to God, this program, you people.
Okay. Why are we cutting that? That for sure.
Okay, there you go.
Thanks to God, this program.
There you go. There you go.
Thanks to God, this program, you people. I got my 5 years
on the 15th. Just remember, your next drink is closer than your last, all right? You're not cured, all right? Thanks, Miles. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Just remember, your next drink is closer than your last, all right? You're not. There you go. Thanks to God, this program, you people,
Maybe.
This program, you people. Thanks to God, this program. Go. Thanks to God. Thanks.
All right, so then what if we just move this over a tiny bit?
There you go. Thanks to God. Thanks to God.
I think we're going to make this better. All right, Marty, you convinced me to leave it in. I would have cut that. Maybe more clapping would have been good at this. I mean, none of them are clapping though, right?
There you go. Thanks. Thanks to God, this program, you people, thanks to God, this program, you people, I got my 5 years on the
Right?
15th.
We need room tone or something.
Remember, your next drink is closer than your last, all right? You're not cured, all right? Thanks, Miles. Thank you. Thank you. All right. How about 7?
Okay, kind of like that. All right.
All right. How about 7?
All right, now we go here. Here's a big problem I have with the piece. I think there are 2 redundant scenes here. Now you tell me we get the plot of Deadpool and Wolverine explained twice, right? The girlfriend and his Braulio, his Braulio character, both kind of talk about multiverses, which is hammering home the multiverse. Where can we cut and what do you think we should cut that will help tell the story effectively but not be redundant? Because I feel like I get multiverse slammed down my throat twice.
The version or the interaction with him and his girlfriend needs to be established because of that call later, whereas Braulio is not really a significant character. And also the conversation between him and Braulio is a lot more awkward.
Yeah, let's watch this. I'm feeling ya.
All he did was talk about his time with you. Hey, baby, what's happening?
I'll come over today. I'll bring Chinese food, maybe pizza, and we can watch a movie.
Sounds great. Let's do pizza. We've done Chinese food a lot. What are we watching?
I want to watch the Deadpool Wolverine movie again.
Have we seen that? What's it about?
Well, I've seen it. I think I have fun with it. It's like a multiverse movie where Deadpool finds other versions of himself.
Ooh. Sounds freaky. Well, if you're there, I'll watch anything you want. But I just want to see you coming over at 4, so give me some time to wrap up with him.
All right, Mr. Recovery First.
Trust me. You like this
Hey guys,
version, you
what's
will.
up?
All right, so are we cutting Braulio entirely?
I think their conversation at least. Like they come walking out, he sees a neighbor, and then cut the conversation entirely to Braulio saying, okay, see you. Because we already know why he was there. He explained that his sponsor was coming.
What movies are you guys gonna watch?
Some Deadpool versus Wolverine thing in the Omniverse or something.
Ah, the multiverse.
Yeah.
Those multiverse movies are a dime a dozen these days. But Maybe there's a multiverse out there where I'm a normal drinker. What about that, Spawns?
That one there.
If I could drink like a normal person, I drink all day, every day. That's my final word on the matter.
Well, see ya.
Have a good one.
Yeah, just right where he says see
Good night.
it.
Yeah. Sorry, bro.
I drink all day, every day. That's my final word on the matter.
Well, see ya. Wait.
That's my final word on the matter.
What if we just start there? That's my final word on the matter. We get that it's later on. I have a problem with one shot coming up, which we'll have to see, but let's try our edit here and reduce this.
That's my final word on the matter.
Well, see ya.
Have a good one. Good night. Lunch. None of your business. When I took.
Okay, there's some issue here. What's going on? Let's take a look.
Lunch. Lunch. None of your business. When I took you through the steps.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is a misedit or something. So let's take a look.
What steps he on?
What steps he's on.
Your screen is not sharing anymore.
What? For real? It says I'm screen sharing, but all right, let's share again. And we're looking at Noah. Can you see it now, Jeremiah?
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.
What steps he on? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at. He's at.
Okay, so what's my big issue with this everybody?
What steps he on? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told.
Can we color it? So, I mean, the biggest issue is this shot is more golden hour than anything else in this scene. We go from, and maybe we can darken it in post. I mean, what do we think?
I think we gotta go towards the darken the lighter stuff.
Darken everything to match this. Cool. Which is fine because we have less Braulio, but this shot versus the last shot is the biggest distress. This, you know, like this is clearly 3 hours before this shot, right? This is golden hour. But I think it's effective. It kind of tells the story of like, hey,
What steps he on? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you. Fair point. Well, keep that. Well, keep that. You'll wonder what I told everybody about you.
Fair point, fair point. Probably most of the reason why I'm still sober 2 years later.
Keep it simple and keep it true. You never have to keep track of your lives.
Yes, sir.
okay. Narratively, let's look back at our edit. So, sorry, Braulio, you've been cut out majorly, but kill your darlings, right?
You like this version of me more. That's my final word on the matter.
Well, see ya.
Have a good one.
Huh? The pretty cool edit, right? I mean, maybe some music there would be something that would help transition. It's a little abrupt for me. What's up?
Is it possible to cut from them walking out, then waving at the neighbor, and then go to the shot? Because then they're just suddenly outside the house.
So adding in them walking out, then I mean, anything's doable, right?
I like the way that edit is. So keep everything from up to that point and then cut to where we just were.
But cut all that out.
We were, yeah, right there.
That's my final word on the matter.
I would almost then get rid of, that's my final word on the matter, because then it doesn't make any sense. But cool. I think that's a great decision by all. Let's go ahead and dump all of this. Let's collapse, and then let's go back to our main edit. Ooh, look. What happened there? Why does everything look crazy? Oh, because we moved everything over out of the reference area. So let's go ahead and look right here, scroll it over. And we're going to do this. All right. So let's go back this way.
Version of me more.
Hey guys, what's up?
Doing the work, man. Doing the work. See ya. Have a good one.
Okay, man. We're gonna get rid of that.
See ya. Have a good one.
And this guy just sitting judging, huh?
How much? How much?
What's that saying?
How much? How much?
Well, let's just look at this.
How much? Count.
What if we do this? What if we get rid of that?
See ya.
And what if this shot is, what if we're more Braulio focused, right?
See ya. Have a good one.
Hold on. Before we judge it, let's look and then we can judge. We can hate it. That's easy. It's okay to hate it.
Have a good one. How much?
Sucks. I agree. Sucks.
Have a good one. How much? How much?
Okay. Then what if it's this? Let me undo every horrible decision I made in my life. All right. What if we actually do something more like this?
How much?
Yeah.
How much?
Ugh.
Have a good one.
Do we use this as connective tissue?
Have a good one. How much? Have a good one. How much? How much? Have a good one. How much?
So bad. Maybe what?
Move that clip of Noah walking. That way it starts.
Just kind of making it more.
How much? How much?
Yeah, all right. Hold on a second. Let's put this up. Let's close our eye there.
How much? Go on. How much? See ya. Have a good one.
All right.
See ya. Have a good one. How much?
All right. Starting to get lost in the sauce here. Is this shot weird because it's so far away? What if it's like What if the guy is doing something, right?
What's up? Come to work, man. Come to work. See ya. Guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Come to work, man. Come to work. See ya. Have a good one. Like, what's up? Lunch. Lunch.
Okay, here's a better thing. What if we do this?
Guys, what's up? Come to work, man.
Okay, what if? Okay, I think I have a different version.
Like,
Hold on for a second. Let's look at this.
hey guys, what's up? Come to
Oh, it's muted. Okay. I don't know why it's muted, but
What's up? Like, come to work, man. Come to work. See ya. Have a good one.
what did that do? That didn't do anything. What was I going to do? What if I did this? What if we do a jump cut?
See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? Nothing.
Okay. I don't like any of that. But what if I do this?
No work.
All right, what if we do this? And what if I do something like this?
See ya. Have a good one.
I think it's just him standing there staring is the problem.
Have a good one. What's that sound?
How far does what? How far back?
What's up? Like,
Yeah, let's try that.
come to work, man. Come to work. See ya. Come to work. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of you.
What'd you say? This cut right here?
Man, come to work. See ya. Have a good one. Come to work. See ya. Have a good one. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of your business.
What'd you say?
That was much better, much more smooth. Because that part of him kind of back, that insert shot of him back as a job, it had a juxtaposition. I prefer that. That was more.
Hey guys, what's up? Come to work, man. Come to work.
Well, we'll have to fix this a little bit, but
What? Hey guys, what's up? Work, man. Hey guys, what's up? Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
That, now we have to give it a little more.
Doing the work. See ya.
Have a good one.
Hey, Mike. What's that here?
No.
The fun of editing, right? Can we make it make more sense?
Okay, see ya.
Have a good one.
Hey, Mike. What's that here?
None.
None of your business.
What's that here?
None of your business. None of your business.
What's that here?
None of your business.
What's that here? What's that here?
None of your business.
I tried so hard. Oh yeah.
None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. I tell you. It's between us. I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you.
Fair point, fair point. Probably most of the reason why I'm still sober 2 years later.
Keep it simple and keep it true. You never have to keep track of your lives.
Yes, sir.
Is this necessary to the story? Yeah.
I thought at least a conversation between them is necessary because then when he's in the other universe, he's talking to him here again.
Yeah, it shows that they have a relationship.
That they have a relationship, and in the other universe, they still have a relationship because.
Yeah, I know. We established that he's a sponsor here.
And then when he goes to the other universe, he's going to be.
But my point is, we see him.
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
Okay, I guess what the main thing we establish is that this guy's been sober 2 years, and then we know that he's sober 5 years in the next universe, right? That's the differences. But what if we end this scene?
Yeah, it can be shorter.
What if?
Have a good one.
Hey, Mike. What's that here?
None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you.
Fair point, fair point. Probably. Fair point.
I feel like maybe you could just jump from like without him saying like hi guys or whatever, you could just have him say goodbye and then him make a comment about it and then the conversation continues from there.
What's up? Hey guys, what's up?
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Mike. Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
See ya.
Have a good one.
What's up?
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
All right, Jeremiah, let's try this.
Hey guys, what's up?
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
What's up?
Why not having him walk in and then where that cut is, where it shows a little bit of a jump right there and saying goodbye. It has a more of a natural flow into it by having him walk and talk to them. Just want to see that.
Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what?
All right, hold on. Let me try some stuff first. I love this practical editing.
Hey guys.
Horrible. There's no bad edits, just bad edits.
What's up?
Doing the work, man. Doing the work.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Mike.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Hey, Mike. Doing the work.
See ya.
Have a good one.
Hey, Mike.
Okay.
See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? Oh, good one. Have a good. From the word. See ya. Have a good one. Yep. Good. Have a good. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None. Good. Have a good one. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of your business. When I took you.
Do we need him to walk over?
From the work, man.
What if this shot's just in more? Like,
What's up? From the work, man. From the work. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told it. Next, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told. Entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you. Fair point. Fair point.
okay. My question to you is, does this make sense other than the jump cut?
Hey guys, what's up? From the work, man. From the work. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what
Okay.
You have all the footage from Vincent, right?
I don't, no.
No, Tim, but Jason does, right?
Jason does, yeah.
Okay, so we're tomorrow we're doing the filming. It's only gonna be one scene.
Okay.
And Monday we're also gonna have the class, right?
Monday, yes, yeah.
Okay, so if I'm able to come in, and maybe I'll text Jason and see if he's able to come in that day too. We can take a look at it. I should be free.
We looked at it on Monday in class, which is on YouTube right now. If you want to watch it to see, we talked about what shots were needed and everything.
Okay, I can take a look at it when I get home.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, all I need to do is send Santi my playlist. Actually, I should send it right on my way out because I already got everything.
Great.
But other than that, yeah, we're all set to go.
Good. Okay, sounds good.
I just gotta let
Grant.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Look, I let Grant know. Yeah, absolutely. What do we think about that edit, though? Does it matter that Noah just kind of jumps? Like, we don't know.
I think it works.
geographically? It works, right? Other than this jump cut.
From the work, man. From the work. See ya. Have a good one.
So do we punch in on Braulio there? And Marty, what do we do here? What do we think? Anybody but Marty?
Yeah, I
What-
would zoom in a little on him.
From the work, man. From the work. See ya. Have a good one.
Literally just
What's that sound?
pulling the neighbor walk.
None of your business. When I took you to.
Yeah,
Over.
Yeah.
Just pulling it over.
Definitely.
it's to hide that, right? All right, let's try that.
Hey guys, what's up? From the work, man. From the work. See ya. Have a good.
Shit, that works great. I mean, the audio is clipped. That's why it feels like an abrupt. Yeah, but we could fix the audio.
From the work. See ya. Have a good one. What's that sound? None of your business. When I took you through the steps, I was entirely between us. If I tell you where he's at, you'll wonder what I told everybody about you. Fair point. Fair point.
Right? I mean, it needs to be cleaned up a little bit about as far as the two shots matching, but there we go. That's something. All right. Now I want to just say, okay, let's go here.
Everybody about you. Fair point, fair point.
Okay, let's cut it there. Now we're gonna, it's 4:15. I'm gonna let you all kind of keep editing. But maybe our lecture and Zoom recording will end as an example, but I do want to show you just with us doing this little bit. Can you guess how long our movie is now? Who wants to guess? You think we cut 5 minutes? Jeez. We're 11:55 right now. We were about 14:50 to start. Now, just a reminder, we do have this scene this gas station scene that maybe we're going to bring in, maybe we're not going to bring in. But you can see 2 minutes out of a piece is significant, right? Already it's probably going to feel a lot better. And realistically, we only cut 1, 2, 3, 4 scenes so far. And then that's what we're going to do. Next, on Monday, we'll take another look at the cut that I have of this project. But any questions or comments as of right now? I'm going to end the recording, but as long as people want to keep working, or if you have questions, I'm going to keep editing otherwise. So you don't have to jump off the recording is my point, but I'm going to say goodbye to everyone at home in Homeland or watching on YouTube. So stop the recording.